Hi, my name is David Greenslade, and this story of making assumptions inspired by #SpiritCore takes place in a parking lot in Morocco. Some broke college friends and I had just paid nearly $100 to a sweet-talking spice salesman for some spices that should have cost about 10. And we were so mad at ourselves for our own naivete and also mad at this spice dude for overcharging us for spices. We were in this particular parking lot negotiating a price for a long-distance taxi ride to a city 5.5 hours away. We settle on a fair price, and the driver informs us that we'll have to wait for the car to fill up to leave, which we are aware is a possibility. But he says that if we wanted to just cover the fare of the missing passenger, then we could leave at any time. Nice try. We just went through this song and dance with the spice guy. Sounds like a pretty convenient way for us tourists to pay a little extra for our fare. Not gonna happen, Buster! So we wait for 7 hours. And the driver continues to ask us, always very kindly, if we want to just pay the extra fare because that's the only way that he can leave. And we keep saying, less and less kindly, not gonna happen. So eventually, the driver just shrugs and smiles, points to the back seat, and we get in triumphant, for we have won. But we are curious when the driver ends up handing all of the money we have given him, plus some extra, to a person who is standing at the mouth of the parking lot. We ask the only other passenger who speaks better English than our driver what's going on, and he informs us that the driver has to pay the full fare of a full car to a dispatcher in order to leave the parking lot. And we say, how could that happen? Because the car never filled up. And he said that the driver had actually just covered the difference. He wanted to make sure that we got where we needed to go. We were silent. The driver was not trying to swindle us. He was telling the truth. He really could not leave until he had a full fare. And even though we were only paying this guy $45 to take us 5.5 hours, he went into his meager earnings just to make sure we could get where we needed to go. It can feel really hard when you've been taken advantage of to trust other people, be kind to other people. But people can also surprise you with their goodness. And even though there's a danger that you can be hurt, sometimes the best course of action is not to dwell on the spices and to allow yourself to be kind and open to the kindness of others. That's my story of assumptions. Thanks so much for watching, and if you want to add your own story, hashtag it SpiritCore, and follow at Spirit Series USA for all of these stories and for great learning resources as well. Together, we grow.